High in a hidden tower lived a girl named Rapunzel. Her hair was long and magical and bright. It shimmered like sunshine. It trailed a tower wall.
Mother Gothel keeps me here to stay young.
Rapunzel spent her days painting and singing. Her only chameleon named Pascal. Pascal was small and green. He could change color in a He was a playful companion. He kept Rapunzel company in the tower. They would play and seek amongst the tapestries.
I dream of the outside world. Every year, I see the floating lanterns. They float up from the kingdom below. I yearn to see them up close. I long to know their meaning. I wish to escape my confinement.
Rapunzel brushed her long golden hair every day. She sang to herself and to Pascal. She imagined a life beyond the tower. A life full of adventure and wonder. A life where she could be free. A life free from Mother Gothel's control. Flynn Rider was a charming thief. He was known for his daring heists. He was also quite handsome. He had a roguish smirk and a quick wit. He was fleeing the royal guards. He had just stolen a valuable crown. He stumbled upon the hidden tower. He thought it was a good place to hide. He scaled the wall, quick and nimble. He didn't expect anyone to be inside. He thought it would be a perfect hideout. He was in for a big surprise. He climbed into the tower window. He was met with a frying pan. Rapunzel, scared and brave, had knocked him out cold. She had never seen a man before. She didn't know what to do. She hid the stolen crown. She wanted to explore the world. She tied Flynn up with her hair. She questioned him about the outside world. She was curious and excited. She saw her chance to escape. She made a deal with the unconscious thief, a deal that would change both their lives.
I propose a deal. I will return your crown if you take me to see the floating lanterns. Then, you bring me back to the tower.
It was a risky proposition for both of them, but Rapunzel was determined. Flynn, still tied up, agreed to her terms.
Fine, I'll take you to see the lanterns. Just give me back my crown.
He wanted his crown back. He didn't have much choice. He underestimated Rapunzel's resolve. He also underestimated her magical hair. He was about to learn a valuable lesson.
I'll hide the crown until you keep your promise.
Rapunzel was clever and resourceful. She wanted to ensure Flynn kept his promise. She was ready to experience the world. She was ready to see the floating lanterns. She was excited and nervous. She lowered her hair out the window. Flynn, now free, climbed down. They embarked on their adventure together. Rapunzel took a deep breath. She stepped out of the tower. She was free, for the first time in her life. She was ready for anything.
Wow, everything is so new and exciting.
Rapunzel marveled at the world outside, the trees, the flowers, the grass beneath her feet. She felt the sun on her skin and breathed the fresh air. She was overwhelmed with joy.
You really are something else, aren't you?
Flynn was amused by her enthusiasm, surprised by her bravery. She was not the damsel in distress he expected. She was strong and independent, full of life and wonder. He found himself enjoying her company.
You're amazing, Rapunzel, really.
They journeyed through forests and across fields. Rapunzel's hair proved to be surprisingly useful. It helped them swing across rivers, pulled them up cliffs. It was a magical tool and a source of amusement. Rapunzel's laughter echoed through the trees. She was experiencing true freedom, living her dream, finally seeing the world and making memories that would last a lifetime. She was happy. Mother Gothel discovered Rapunzel's escape. She was furious and determined to bring her back. She knew the power of Rapunzel's hair and couldn't afford to lose it. She set off in pursuit, relentless.
I will not let you go that easily, Rapunzel.
She enlisted the help of the Stabbington brothers, thugs Flynn had double-crossed. They were eager for revenge, greedy for the crown, and a dangerous threat.
We'll get that crown and settle the score with Flynn.
The chase was on. Rapunzel and Flynn had to be clever and quick. They dodged Mother Gothel and the Stabbington brothers, using their wits and Rapunzel's hair to their advantage. They were determined to stay free. They faced many challenges, overcame many obstacles. Their bond grew stronger with every challenge. They were becoming more than just allies. They were becoming friends, relying on each other. After a thrilling chase, they finally escaped. They outsmarted Mother Gothel and the Stabbington brothers. Rapunzel's quick thinking saved the day. She used her hair to trap the brothers and her wit to outsmart Mother Gothel.
This ends now, Gothel.
Mother Gothel, in her desperation, fell from the tower. Her magic, tied to Rapunzel's hair, faded away. She turned to dust. Rapunzel was finally free from her control. She was truly free. They watched the floating lanterns together. Rapunzel's dream finally came true. The lanterns were beautiful and magical, representing hope and freedom, a new beginning, Rapunzel's new life.
Or should I say Eugene Fitzherbert returned the crown. He had changed. He was no longer a thief, he was a hero. He had found something more valuable than any crown. He had found love and friendship.
Rapunzel returned to the kingdom. She was reunited with her real parents, the king and queen. They were overjoyed to have her back. They had searched for her for years and welcomed her with open arms.
I'm home, finally.
Rapunzel embraced her new life. She explored the kingdom, learned new things, made new friends. She used her hair to heal and help others, living a life full of joy and purpose. She was finally home. She and Eugene fell in love. They got married and lived happily ever after. Their adventure had brought them together, changed their lives forever, and given them a new beginning. Rapunzel's hair, once a symbol of her confinement, became a symbol of her freedom and power. She used it for good, to help others, and to make the world a better place. She was a true princess, an inspiration to all.